What's up, everybody? Hardest part of my breakup, which I would say, having gone through this now for it's like a year and a half into it, I would say that what is remaining behind, I guess, when a breakup is like a wound, that needs to heal, and it can heal really well. Um, if you think of it as, let's say, the broken heart analogy, in order for your heart to heal properly, you have to be very mindful of what shape your heart is in as it's healing. So, what I mean by that is, like, if you've suffered a broken heart, what can happen is you can decide to be closed person and fearful, and then over time you're going to heal up in that shape. So it's really difficult, but after a breakup, to actually, you get to pick what kind of person you want to, the new you is going to be. So you can do that by, you know, for me, like the weeks after my breakup, I was so depressed and broken and shattered that I wasn't staying in my room. I wasn't being alone. I was being the best version of myself I could possibly be. So I was, I threw out a bunch of old clothes, bought like new clothes, started dressing more confidently, wearing clothes that fit me more. I just bought some, cool new clothes that I liked. I started wearing this like jade necklace. Sometimes you see them in my video. I would never have worn that around, but it's just something I liked, and I started wearing out in public, and it was the shape I wanted my heart to be healed in. And a year and a half on, I'm noticing that there are some things that, take longer to heal when you go through a breakup. And especially like, it's especially critical, you know, to keep in mind when you start dating again, because dating can kind of like mask this final healing that needs to happen. And for me, it's been the addiction to attention from the opposite sex. So it's totally natural. It's because, I know why it's happening. It's because you know, when you're in a relationship, you're getting attention from the opposite sex through your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, almost every day. For me, it was every day. Exchanging emails every day for 3 years, communicating every day for 3 years, and then that's all gone. So there's no more of this opposite sex in your life who's sexually active with you, sexually attracted to you. That's just completely gone. So I spent 8 months, um, no dating, just like trying to like put myself, like I said, in the best shape I could, because I knew that the healing is going to happen, and it's kind of like a broken bone. You want to set it in the best shape, and it's going to set stronger than it was before. Your heart will become stronger than it was before. It's just, you know, you've got to be very mindful of what kind of shape that you are going to allow it to set in. So I think I did everything like as well as I could. I was really tough on the no contact, which I think has been really, really helpful, because it helps you heal. And I talk to people almost every day. I get emails now because of some of the videos I posted, and I get like they're pretty much mostly very similar, and it's people that just aren't able to do the no contact, and they're just hearing things that are setting their healing back longer and longer. Like I got recent one, I got an email from this person that has found out that her ex-boyfriend now is seeing someone else, and this person is really attractive. And I'm like, you don't need to know this stuff. This person is no longer in your life. You need to let go and move on, and that, at the very least, is going to help him be more attracted to you if you move on. It's just you're a stronger person, more attractive person. It's like if you go out, like, if you need to buy something from the shops, like for me personally, I don't know what other people are like, but I don't like it when you have shopkeepers like standing outside. This happens a lot here, where in this town that I'm in, people just they've got no customers, so they're standing outside their shop, and it looks so desperate, and it's for me, I feel uncomfortable going in to a store like that. But if the shopkeeper's like kind of in the shop, maybe behind the cash register, just chilling, reading a newspaper, then it's more inviting. And it's the same thing with no contact. It's like when you're desperate and you're needy and you're emotionally hurt, you are going to be extremely unattractive, and you're going to do things like that are unattractive, like try to contact, like beg, like follow, and all this. So it's really, really hard, when you're in that state, to see clearly and to be that shopkeeper that doesn't really care and is just in there chilling and enjoying his day, and people just being drawn into his store rather than him outside trying to chase, but instead scaring people away. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but core of this video was I wanted to just say the hardest thing for me a year and a half into my breakup is this addiction I have to attention from the opposite sex. And I think to me after 8 months I started dating a lot. I started going on many dates, and I started realizing that, I'm addicted to that attention. I need to like be getting texts from someone who is like, it's not a just friendship thing. It's like more sexual. It's more, flirtatious. Like I need that kind of connection, with the opposite sex. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's completely natural. But where it can be something to watch is when it starts to run your life. And remember, that's where balance always comes into everything. And always ask yourself, whether it's with an addiction to food or anything, like, is this controlling my life? Are you so socially, is your anxiety so strong that it's like debilitating and like preventing you from doing things? Okay, so that's what the sort of stuff you want to be asking. And for me, it is like that at the moment, like where my phone has become the source of love. Every time my phone vibrates, I'm like, ah. And they've done studies now on how getting likes, or your phone doing that, it releases endorphins. And of course, it makes sense because it's not the phone itself that we're seeking. It's this human contact, this attention, this someone who loves and cares for me. And attention is energy. I would go and say attention, energy, that's love. Okay? But love is a lot more complex, so I'm not going to go into that subject, but love at the end of the day is acceptance. It's the way everything is. Love just is. It embraces, it accepts, doesn't want anything to change. But anyway, that's another topic. So how do we move away from that? It's like with any addiction, you have to like just limit it. You have to bring it into balance. First of all, you have to become aware of it. That's the most important thing. So, I've recently now become aware of this, and it's like, okay, this is the last, or one of the final stages of my healing is being able to, and I did it for my first 8 months, but now I need to like bring that into balance again, because after 8 months of no dating, I went extreme into the other, into dating, and now I need to find my balance. Be able to like enjoy my own life, my work, my creativity, my martial arts, all of these things without needing like female attention to make me feel good and loved, So now that I'm aware of it, I'm going to, I've uninstalled the dating apps that I was using, Tinder and OkCupid, and I installed a bunch of them a while ago actually. OkCupid a long time ago, but now Tinder's like off my phone, um, and I'm just going to try to. It's not cold turkey. It's like fasting, and fasting is so important. So many religions around the world, they have this in their way of doing things, and it's so important to be able to strengthen yourself through some sort of discipline. When you say, okay, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to do this, and then you actually do it, it builds confidence. So, and that's not just like a one-liner. That's the truth. There's so many videos and books about how to build confidence. You know what? One amazing thing is plan to do something and then do it. And it doesn't have to be some big goal, something that's so difficult. No, do something small. Just say, you know what, today I'm, not gonna drink anything sweet. What it can be anything. Make it doable. Because every time you do it, you're going to have more confidence in your ability to be in control of your life. Alright, that's my little video. Have a good one, guys.